it's your boy Deucespeaks,
It's your boy, Jason Alexander.
and we are the Clearly Confused podcast where we are unscripted, unfiltered, and probably off topic. Jason, what's going on, boss?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling, man. Just chilling. How you living?
All good, all good. I got one question for you to start the episode off with.
All right, what you got?
Where's the damn Epstein files? Where they
Man,
at?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We still ain't seen them. We
Hey,
still
we
ain't seen them.
we
And
said
we
we ain't
got a
gonna
lot
let an
more.
episode go by, so I was like, we gotta get this out right
Yeah.
now. Where are the
I,
Epstein files at?
hell, I forgot. I was like, oh, shit. What's he got? What's he going to ask? I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still
Mm-hmm.
waiting. Yeah, we still don't know, man. We still don't know.
Nah, yeah, we
But we
still
got some
don't.
more distractions. So,
We,
it's going to be
we
what it's
got
going
some
to
more
be.
distractions. We'll definitely we'll get into that in the show as well too. But
Oh, yeah.
let's see. Let's go ahead and let's get these mental check-ins going, man.
All right.
You want to kick off? You want me to kick it off?
I'll kick it off, man. I am sitting at a solid 8.4 this week. Shout out to my boy Randy Moss, second greatest receiver
Mouse.
ever. Yes, Randy Moss. But 8.4 this week, man. It's been a pretty good week. It's been a nice week at work. I can't complain about anything that's gone down at work this week. It's been nice, quiet, no major emergencies, no major news, no bad news, no good news. Just been a nice regular week at work. So that's definitely contributed to my 8.4. The main thing that's contributing to my 8.4, I can't lie. Hey, my boy Ghostface,
Mm.
Supreme Clientele 2 comes out at midnight tonight. So
Ooh.
tomorrow I'll have something to listen to on the way to work, something to listen to while I'm working tomorrow, while I'm cleaning off some sidewalks and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to that. And I'm not a big college football guy. I call myself a college football casual, but football is back this weekend. It
Mm-hmm.
does kick off. College football does kick off. So again, hey, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking gravy over here. So I'm gonna
I
stay a
got you.
solid 8.4 this week, man. So where you at this week?
I ain't mad at. Before I get to that, I need to know. You said Randy Moss was second. I'm assuming you Jerry Rice is the number one wide receiver for you.
So I'm a Randy Moss truther,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take Randy Moss over Jerry Rice.
Okay.
But
Oh wow. Then who's
but
number
I don't.
one?
Yeah, but I'd say Jerry Rice is the best receiver ever. I
Okay.
can't front on that. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I will be able to. I probably wouldn't be able to take myself seriously in a football conversation if I was going to say somebody was better than Jerry Rice. Because what Jerry
Mm-hmm.
Rice did, what he did was just unbelievable, and I'm not going to front on that. But if I had to choose who I was going to have my team wide receiver, I'm taking Randy Moss all day, every day. I just love Randy Moss. Always have, always will. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it.
I appreciate that though because some people can't put their biases and just because he's your favorite don't mean that he's the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate that. You sometimes gotta give people credit. Like, look, I do that with rappers and stuff too. Like, this is my favorite rapper.
Yeah,
It
me
don't
too.
necessarily mean I think he's the best rapper, but he's my
Yeah.
favorite for whatever reasons. So I definitely feel you on that. I ain't mad at that at all, man. But I'm with you
Yeah.
though on the college football. I'm not a huge college football. It's just too much to keep up with, to be
That
honest with you.
hmm
Um, and it's just I don't. The thing I don't like about college football is like, damn, you lose a game, especially you lose a game early. It's like shit. There go your season nowadays.
Yeah.
Off of
Oh
one
yeah.
loss, one two
Yeah.
losses, your shit is done. Like
Yeah.
what?
But now that they had the playoffs with the 16 teams, it makes there's a little bit more leeway with some of the teams, but the same rules apply for somebody like
Hmm.
say you're like Tennessee. You know what I'm
If you're in
saying?
the
You're
SEC,
ranked
you
number
can't
two.
lose more than one game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it still holds, but it's like you said, man. It's a whole lot to follow, man. And truthfully, for me, you watch a game like Texas and Ohio State, and then you turn around and try to watch something like Arizona State versus Colorado, and the shit just don't hit the same, man. And
It
that
doesn't.
shit bugs the shit out of
Nah.
me as well. So I call myself a college football casual. Folks try to talk to me about college football at work and whatnot. And I'm like, look, let me warn you. I like football, I like college football, but I can't get deep into it with some of y'all. Some of y'all go hard on college
Yeah,
football,
they
and I just
go
can't do
hard.
it, man.
Yeah,
I
some of
can't,
them
I
go
can't
watch.
do
I
it.
get it. Everybody's got their shit.
I
Some
get
people
it.
go hard on NFL, some
Yeah.
basketball. Like I just, but yeah, I'm with you on. I'm like, I don't know who's playing where. I won't know names and shit till the season's kicked off anyway. I watched
Right.
some Kentucky games. I used to only just watch Kentucky football. They was ass, so I really didn't even care too much about it.
Got you.
Um, but eventually, they got better. Now got a little bit more engaged. When your team's doing better, you more engaged anyway in the sport. But
That does make a difference.
oh,
Yeah,
for
I've
sure.
always been a Florida State guy, so and
Hmm.
Florida State sucks right now, so
Whew.
that does make sense. If Florida State was good, I would probably be a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
more in football, but they're like you said, man, they're ass now, man. They just ain't no
they
good, and
that's
it's hard to
crazy
follow
too.
if they ain't no good. Yeah, it really
Hmm.
is, man. They
That
fell
is
off
crazy.
hard. I
That was
blame
shocking to
Jimbo
me.
Jimbo Fisher, man, old punk motherfucker, man.
Oh man. Let me see. My mental. I'm gonna put myself at an 8.1. It was
Okay.
actually a pretty chill week. It was just like one of those. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. Just nothing happened. It wasn't
Yeah.
like nothing good nor bad happened. Kind of same as you. It's just week floated by. Phone didn't
Mhm.
ring a lot, so it's kind of a breeze. So I ain't too mad at it. Pretty good week. What did I do last weekend? Should just be flying by, man.
Went to the
Oh,
race,
last
man.
weekend I went to that NASCAR race. Yeah, that was pretty fun, man. Shit, my
Yeah.
dog I was going for was kicking ass too for a minute. And I'm like, what in the hell? Hey,
Yeah.
I will say though, man, I was telling Don this. I think yesterday, matter of fact, when Bubba's wheel went flying off, man. All them,
Yeah.
them white folks around there lit up happy as shit, boy.
I
I
told
ain't
you,
seen.
man.
They was so damn excited when Bubba shit went off. Like they was like getting up, like hell yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. I'm like,
Dog,
it's
dog.
like
Hey, look.
that.
Hey, if Bubba would have won, I would have said, "Hey, man, get the fuck on out that track, dog. Get out of
Hey,
there. Get out of
I
there."
kid you not. I kid you not. I told my wife that. I said, if Bubba is looking like he's about to win this thing when it gets close to the end, we getting the fuck up out of here. She was like,
Yeah,
why? I'm
man.
like,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers don't like Bubba in here. I'm like, we gone.
Mm-mm.
And I'm
No.
assuming they think because I'm black that I'm cheering for Bubba. Shit, I'm going for Tyler
Yeah.
Reddick the whole time. I said, no, I'm good, man. I was like, hell no.
Yeah. 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 If I go to a race, I will probably have one beer and that'll be it. Because if I get drunk, then Stupid Jason's gonna come out, and we don't want to see Stupid
Oh yeah.
Jason at the racetrack.
Nah.
They
Nah.
probably
That
are. They probably already got a rope out there waiting for somebody like me. So
It's funny
shit.
you say that too because I was like that. I had a couple beers because I brought some with me. I brought like 4 beers with me.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about NASCAR. You can bring coolers, so we had food. I was feeling good, so I had
Right.
2 beers, and then my wife was like, "You don't want nothing else?" I was like, "Man, I gotta be on my p's and q's." I'm like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
I was like, "This ain't my environment right here, so I gotta, I gotta know what's all going on and shit. I can't be in here all jacked up. Somebody catch me slipping." I was like, "Nah," I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm good." I was like, "We'll wait till we get up out of here, get back to the spot, and then we drink as much as we want." I'm like, "Hell no, man, I gotta be
Oh,
good."
shit. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it
Yeah, good
was.
old
Whew.
NASCAR.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, 8.1, man. It was let's say good week. Trying to think. I got some fraternity business this week, so I'm leaving tomorrow.
All
Be
right.
back late Saturday. Be up at George Mason University for a little conference. So
Okay.
always good to reconnect. I like being with the undergrads too, man.
I bet, man.
They
I
always
bet.
teach me some stuff. Talk about generations, man.
Yeah.
I'm unk to them niggas now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've officially reached unk
Oh, shit.
status to the young bulls. So
That is funny.
I wear it with a badge of honor too, man.
Hey, as you should, man. As you should.
Well, I like working with them, man. They funny. They keep me hip. They teach me the slang. So when I use it in front of my teenage daughter, she's like, "Hey, you know that?" I'm like,
Yeah.
don't worry about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
don't
yeah.
worry about all that. I'm still with the times. Don't worry about it. I need to know what the hell y'all talking about. Come on, y'all ain't playing me. But nah, man, we got a good episode for y'all today. Definitely some interesting topics. One we kind of joked about with the distractions. To the whole Epstein, which a lot of us do see as these are just distractions because it's so random and it's like you keep throwing shit at the wall and seeing what's going to stick, and it looks like some shit is stuck because we haven't been seeing a lot of Epstein talk here lately
Mm-mm.
at all. So it's like I hate for that. I hate for that to die down because that's what they want it to die down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not in the business of protecting pedophiles and shit like that.
Right, right, right.
But we're gonna hit on that.
Briefly on the Epstein files, did you
Mm,
see Hillary Clinton? Did you see what she said this week?
mm-mm.
She was very complimentary of Donald Trump and his foreign policy.
Oh
I wish I'd kept it.
shit.
I should have kept it because it's one of them things where I glanced at and I actually saw a comment. Somebody quote tweeted it and said, "She's gonna do everything she can to keep Bill
Oh man,
out
she
of the
says
Epstein
anything
file."
nice
And
about
I was
Trump.
like,
That
man, it's like she's gonna say something nice about Trump. It's gonna make them wheels turn and say, why is she nice all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Get
no,
out
hell
of here.
no. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, y'all ain't slick. We know Bill and Epstein was tight too.
Come
So
on, man. We not no dummies here.
nah, man, nah, Go on, do what
Ah,
y'all gotta do. Just we'll
that's
be sitting here.
crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I had to
That's
had to
crazy.
bring that up real quick before we moved on
Nah,
to.
now you good.
'Cause I remember seeing that and I was like, man, that shit was fucking comical. I was like, that's crazy.
Oh, I mean, like let's not be obvious about this shit. Like, at least hide it. Um, so we'll hit on that, and as well, we're gonna hit on a special little topic today: the cost of being a fan, what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So we're elaborating into that a little bit, but let's go ahead and get kicked off. So we're back on Trump news. Shout out all the folks on TikTok, man. Y'all, y'all
Yeah.
keep the engagement fun and going, man. I love y'all, man. There's so many damn trolls out here. It's crazy, but it's just
Yes,
funny.
it
It's
is.
funny the stuff people
Yes,
say,
it is.
man. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, but
Oh
shout
yeah.
out y'all,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate the
Hey,
engagement.
yeah.
Hey, keeps us going.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Keeps
Just
us
yeah. Every
going. But
every now and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about TikTok. Let me go in there and see what they're
I do
talking about.
too.
And I'll be on there and be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn,
Yeah.
it's going down.
Yeah. It's like shit. Uh-oh, we done made somebody mad. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you made some people mad. You get some people on your side, man. Social media is like, don't take that shit personal. Everybody just
Yeah, oh, yeah.
somebody gonna agree with you. You always gonna have somebody agrees with you, and somebody's gonna disagree with you. It don't
Oh
matter.
yeah.
Ain't nobody always gonna be like, oh yeah, you right, and shit. We could be wrong about some shit too. Who cares? It is
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's opinion. You like it, you don't like it, go for it. Um,
Right.
but now
See y'all next
back on
week.
Trump news. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So Trump did break some news again recently. Again, one of these what we call distractions, which is kind of brought up a little bit before. So I'm gonna read this comment in regards to a review of the Smithsonian museums, and then we'll talk about a little bit the breakdown on it. So this is what Trump tweeted out on what the hell is that platform called that he used?
True social.
Truth Social. He
Yeah.
said the Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. We are not going to allow this to happen, and I have instructed my attorneys to go through the museums and start the exact same process that has been done with colleges and universities where tremendous progress has been made. This country cannot be woke because woke is broke. We have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including our museums. It just came out of another one of those things came out of left field. Just like this whole now DC's under fire and all this kind of crazy shit. Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden the museums are fucking horrible. They're spreading all these lies. So this came out. This letter was sent to Smithsonian Secretary Lonnie Bunch August 12th. Um, it stems from Executive Order 14253 called Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History. And this was signed back on March. And I guess they're just kind of really trying to dig into it. Again, this was back in March. Now all of a sudden you're trying to enforce it to get heat off you and all this shit, to get somebody mad about other things, to change the subject. Playing in our face. Common theme here.
Mhm. Man, ain't it though?
Yeah, it is though. So yeah, what he's saying is that one, probably the most disgusting thing of this to me is he's saying that slavery wasn't that bad, and those were his words. That slavery, that we're stressing that slavery is not that it wasn't as bad as we're making it seem it is, and that's what our museums are doing. It's making it seem like it was this horrible thing and all this shit like that. It was.
It was.
But I guess he only wants to show the pretty shiny parts of our country instead of the truth of what our country is. So, what are your thoughts on it? How did that make you feel when you first heard the news?
I was disgusted when I first
Mhm.
heard it, and the place that my brain went to automatically was how many people do I know feel this exact same way? Because one
Oh,
thing
yeah.
we've learned about Donald Trump is he says some shit, and a lot of folks feel like they relate to it. A lot of folks agree with it. A lot of folks feel that what he says is always the right thing. So the first thing my thoughts went to is who do I know that agrees with Donald Trump? And it got me thinking about conversations I've had with people where they tried to say that the Civil War had nothing to do with slavery and things of that nature and whatnot. I think of those kind of folks when he
Hmm.
says slavery was not that bad. But the second thing I thought was I bet this motherfucker's never even been to a museum. Like, how would he know what's in a museum unless somebody's telling him? I mean, Donald Trump is not the type of motherfucker who goes to museums.
He's
Like, we
not a
know those
museum yet.
types. We know who those people are. And Donald
Hmm.
Trump is not the kind of person who's going to even have an attention span to understand what he's looking at when he's in the museum.
Hmm.
So this is clearly a distraction, but also it goes to what we were saying before that we're watching history being rewritten in real time.
Oh
And
yeah.
this is a textbook case of history being rewritten. And
And
it's
to
one
your
thing
point,
it goes with what I said last week, the winners write the history.
yeah, I mean it's true. And to your point, talking about how many people do you know, in these cases, man, it's sometimes I'm like, do people really believe it? Because it's like, why all of a sudden now you feel this way about it? Because he said
Right.
it. You had no feelings about anything with the museums before. Majority of the people mad, like you said, probably including him, probably ain't never even been to the Smithsonian museums. They haven't
Right.
been to DC, and they
Right.
won't be. There's so many people that's probably online saying, "Hell yeah, we need to change this. They ruining us," and have no idea what exhibits have been in there. I can
Right.
tell you right now, I've been going to all the Smithsonian museums since I was a kid, since shit,
Okay.
sixth grade. Sixth grade. I've been going there since
Right.
sixth grade every few years just because I've always had family out here, and I actually love the Smithsonian museums, man. It's always I'm a big history guy. I love it because I like to see how shit has evolved and changed. So that's what's kind of upset me too. Main thing that upset me is this slavery's not that bad shit. I can't.
Yeah, man.
That's disrespectful. It's like you wouldn't go to the Holocaust and be like, oh, well, that shit wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know millions of Jews died, but it wasn't that bad as they making it seem. You
Yeah.
wouldn't do that, but for us,
No.
you'll play in our face because you feel like you got the power and ain't nothing gonna happen. You know you got a backing for it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a whole backing by oh shit, we with you, we right there with you.
And
So that
folks will hear that shit and they'll also be like, yeah, well, he's not racist. He ain't got a racist bone in his body. He likes black people. It's like you only make a statement like that if you're racist to your core, man.
hmm
There ain't no way you're gonna make a statement like that if you don't have any kind of racism in you, man. And
yeah,
that's the kind of shit that drives me nuts.
it really made me mad too because have you ever been to the African American Museum?
Not the African American Museum, because that's one of the newer ones, right?
It's one of the newer ones.
I haven't been to the Smithsonian since I was a kid. We went to DC. I went on been to DC a couple times as a child, but as an
Mhm.
adult, I hadn't been. I know I need to go. I know it's something I need to do because it's been so long. But shit, at
Shit,
this point, I'm
might
scared
be
to
a
go to
little too
DC.
late. Might be a
Yeah,
little too
yeah.
late.
DC's ruined now. Shit, I'll probably never
Yeah.
get to go to DC at this point. But
The reason
uh,
I ask is because it is one of the most impactful museums. I've loved all the museums. Air and Space is always my favorite.
that was my
Um,
favorite when I was a kid.
it
Yeah.
was easily my favorite, man. But they built the National African American Museum, and it was like, wow, we got a museum for us in D.C., a national one. So it was huge. It meant a lot to me. So I remember the first time I went there, man, like I cried, man. That shit is powerful, dog. It's
Yeah.
because it's a story. And it's not meant to be, oh, this is how ugly our country was. It's just meant to show what we've overcome as people in this country and our goals and what we plan on doing and how we want to make everything work with all of us. Despite slavery and shit like that, we still want everybody to be united and for us as black
Hmm.
people to continue to grow and go further. It is nothing like you don't now. I will say you'll go in there and shit. You're gonna feel some way about white people. I'm sorry. I mean, you go to a
Oh
museum
yeah.
about slavery, you're gonna feel a certain way, and you're gonna be disgusted because you're gonna see some shit
Can't
that's
help it.
real. It's ugly. It's
Yeah.
ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
ugly, but it's the truth. Truth ain't always pretty.
Mhm.
So
No.
you go in there, man, and it's like, yeah, you see some ugly stuff. You get, man, it just stirs up a lot of emotions. But the most
Mhm.
beautiful thing about that gallery is it starts, and then as you go on, it just shows nothing but progress. It's like progress, speed bump, racist shit, progress, speed bump, racist shit, progress. So it's all about
Right.
overcoming. That shit is motivational, and it doesn't make me say, "Oh man, I hate this country and all this shit and kill my pride." It says, "No, I see that we've overcome a lot as a country together.
Mhm.
Um, Black, white, Mexican, whatever. As a country, we've overcome a lot, and we're still got work to do, but we're
Oh yeah,
overcoming it. You know what I'm saying? We've grown. The fact that we have this museum means that we have grown. That we even have a National African American Museum. You know what I
right,
mean? In DC, that's crazy. I would never thought there'd be a Smithsonian Museum for African Americans. So it disgusts me for real that we would want to even come in there and change all that stuff. And I don't
right,
know why we feel like, or why he feels like everything just has to be pretty. There's nothing just organically always pretty. There's
right.
always ugly stages to everything, man. A flower, it starts off ugly as hell. Then once it gets into that full bloom, looks pretty, gets ugly, goes away, comes back, gets pretty again, man. Shit
Yeah,
happens, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
you gotta admire some of the bad and learn from that bad. It's the only reason we talk about the bad is so we don't repeat the bad, and so that we can learn from it and grow
Absolutely.
from it too. It's not meant to, oh, let's talk about this just so we can keep holding down these people and keep saying it's all on them, it's all on them, blame, blame. No, we do it to say, okay, this is what we overcame as people. If we can overcome that shit, we can overcome anything and make this
Hmm.
country better for everybody. So that shit kind of pisses me off with that. And then the second thing is, where does this end? When this happens and they change a bunch of this shit, where does it end at? Um,
That's the question, man. And I don't see it ending with this administration. I think because you look at what they're doing in the school systems. They're trying to take shit out school systems. We talked about Prager University on the public
mm-hmm,
broadcasting systems now. That's going to be what used to be PBS is now going to be hard right wing conservative ideology. So part of it, part of it seems like it came out of nowhere, but at the same time, it also makes you feel like it's part of a plan that we know nothing about
mm-hmm,
because it's structured and it's a nice little rollout. You know what I'm saying? Because how
mm-hmm.
the museums came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said anything about the museums. Nobody's ever complained about the
Nobody's
museums.
had no problems with it.
It's never been an issue. And if we really want to get down to the crux of it, he's really only talking about one museum because
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's not going to do shit to the Air and Space
what are you
Museum.
gonna do in the air and space? Come
He's
on.
not gonna do shit to the one with the woolly mammoth in there. You know what I'm
No,
talking about?
yeah, I think
He's
that's the
not
American
gonna do
history
nothing
one.
to them.
Yeah,
But the African American Museum, that's gonna be the main one that's gonna take
oh,
the
that
brunt of it
would be the top one.
of all this bullshit, man. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just it's like you said, it's very disgusting. Makes me sick. But man, I really do want to go to that. I want to go to that museum even more now that I'm hearing you talk
Oh
about it.
yeah, and it's like a
I,
domino
I
effect
knew
right
about it.
now.
We just never made it up there. When we go on vacation, we go to the beach, man. So
Yeah.
and it's just not a situation where we can always get together at one time. We
Mm-hmm.
usually got one shot, and it's been years since we've gone on vacation together. But that's something I would love for my whole family to go see.
Oh, yeah, it is, man. I went with my wife the first. I've gone 3 times. I've gone
Right.
by myself. I've gone with my wife, and I've gone. Took my kids out there too. Now they fascinated. They ain't gonna enjoy as much. They was young as shit, so they like, "Well, get me at the hell out this museum." But it was still,
Yeah.
man. It's just I don't know, man. That museum was very moving, and it was very much needed. Like I said, yeah, you gonna start off a little pissed off with white people. Yeah, I ain't gonna bullshit you. You gonna get mad
Yeah.
at
I
it,
am.
because you get
That's
you're
natural though. Hey,
yeah, it is.
I want to meet the black person who's never had a moment where he just been. I can't stand white people at this moment. That
Oh
shit
yeah.
happens to each and every one of us, and we've all gone through it. And we all go through it, and it's something that we've had to learn to deal with as time goes on. Especially in situations where you're the only black dude in class, and you in a
Oh
class full of
man,
white folks talking about slavery. I mean, shit like that, man.
it's the most uncomfortable
Back in
shit
the
in the
day,
world.
oh yeah, super uncomfortable. But even then, even in those moments, nobody would ever say, "Well, slavery was never that bad." I've never been in a situation where
No, I ain't
the
never. Yep.
the discussion was slavery, and folks said, "Well, it wasn't that bad, or it wasn't as bad as you think." Like I said, I've had discussions where folks try to say the Civil War wasn't about slavery, but I've never had anybody say slavery wasn't that bad. And now we got the president of the
Hmm.
United States saying that shit. And once the president starts saying that shit, other folks are gonna start saying that shit. And
And you
when
know
I
what's
say other
crazy?
folks, I'm talking about 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds.
Hmm.
It's going to be repeated,
Oh,
and
for
like
sure.
I said, it's history being rewritten in real time.
I found too while I was researching this in 2017. He came out after visiting it saying how great it was. Literally saying it how great it was, shouting
Oh,
out Harriet Tubman, all kinds of shit, man. Like, come on, like, and that's why I say these are obvious distractions, but this has been a domino effect because you look at the Kennedy Center. To me, that's kind
mm-hmm.
of what started it. Change the Kennedy Center. There's too much woke shit in the Kennedy Center. We don't need them seeing all this shit. So
Yeah.
let's get Hamilton shit up out of here. We need to get some regular shit in here, man. I don't know, and it's just it's getting really weird. So we're changing that. We're changing our national services, our public services, I should say, that the kids are watching. We're changing the information on museums. I mean, the only thing next is really you're gonna hit all these books. I mean, all these textbooks and shit. Which
Mm-hmm.
Florida's already doing it.
Yep. Texas.
I'm surprised a
Texas,
lot more
Oklahoma.
haven't.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Oh
Arkansas.
yeah,
I mean, think about all the states that have red governors. Sorry. Oh, my bad.
there you go.
Think about all the states that have Republican governors, man. Those are going to be the ones where they're redoing the school curriculums
Yeah,
to change all this stuff, man. And it's like you said, it's going to be a domino effect, and we're going to see it take place all throughout the country,
man.
especially going forward in these next few years.
They gonna
I
have
mean,
slavery sounding like damn Kanye West talking about it was a choice and shit like that.
oh yeah, oh
It's
yeah,
just gonna
and we're
be
gonna have a lot, and we're gonna have a lot of dumb Negroes out there, like the ones that was out there debating Amanda Seals last week, out there
hmm
saying he's right and that we need to do this. Because I'm already seeing Negroes on Twitter talking about black fatigue and whatnot, and it's like, man, y'all dumb Negroes are doing too much, man, doing too
yeah,
much. It's
yeah.
like, it don't
It's
make no sense.
crazy.
They better be glad I'm shadow banned, because if I wasn't shadow banned, I'd go hard at the motherfucker. I
I'm
think I
weak.
called Daniel Cameron a coon too many times, and they shadow banned my account. Don't
You
nobody see shit when
stupid.
I tweet, so I say whatever I want to on there. But that shit
All
drives
right.
me nuts, man.
That
Drives
mean
me
you've been
nuts.
going hard on there, boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't fuck around on Twitter no more. Say
Oh
ain't nobody gonna
shit.
see it. So fuck.
But
I
what's
know Daniel
crazy though,
Cameron.
man? Oh God, Daniel Cameron. Yeah, nigga, don't get me started. But no, it's wild with all this because it's all just stemming around the 250th anniversary. Like he's trying to do all this shit, make us look like we this wonderful, beautiful country that's always been great for everybody and all this stuff. And it's like that's not true, man. It's like
Mm-mm.
there's no point in trying to act like it was true because what does that do? But just piss off the people that were oppressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally all
Oh
it
yeah.
does. It's
Absolutely.
just piss off the oppressed people. So let's just. I've had discussions with people too that say, hey, black people just we get it, it was bad, whatever, but you got to stop talking about it because you don't move on from it. I'm like, as soon as we stop talking about it, you're gonna get shit like this happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
you can't stop talking about it, and we're not talking about it to make excuses or anything like that. Again, it's a story of triumph on what we can overcome and do, and why there are some setbacks for us, and why we do have to overcome a little bit more to get ahead. That's all that is.
Right.
But I don't know, man. It's just all this shit we doing. All this. He's trying to have a damn fucking MMA match at the White House for the 250th anniversary. I just this
Yeah.
motherfucker's about to lose his shit, man. It's gonna be I don't know. It's just gonna be some crazy stuff, and it's not gonna. Us minorities are just not gonna feel a part of it. To me, I
Right.
know you're gonna have some that back them that they're gonna feel, but it's just me. Even as a soldier veteran, I don't feel a part of this, man. It's like no, it's not. We fight for people's freedoms and the truth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's be true and acknowledge that we had an ugly past. That's fine. Let's move on from it. You know what I mean? It's that easy.
Yeah. It
Germany
really.
is a prime example of it too. They took that ugly
Mhm.
history, took that shit. You can't even say Hitler in Germany without getting something happening to you, boy. You just
Yeah.
can't. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's crazy to think that Hitler is more loved in America than he is in Germany. It
Yeah.
it don't make no sense, and it really don't make no sense where we're at
It
as a
it
country right
doesn't.
now. But that doesn't mean we're a shitty ass country,
No.
and that's what folks need to recognize, I guess. And it goes to what you're saying. Yes, we had some bad moments, but even as a country, we've overcome those moments and
Mm-hmm.
ascended to better places.
Perseverance. Yes.
And now we're in a situation where we're just going right back to square one, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to figure shit all over. We have to figure shit out all over again. It's gonna be like redoing. everything that we had to go through and overcome everything we've already overcome. It's gonna be doing the same shit all over again, man. And it doesn't have to be that way. It
Doesn't at
doesn't have
all.
to be that way.
It doesn't at all. But yeah, that's where we at, man.
You
Again,
know,
this
it got
is
me thinking when you were talking in the notes earlier. It was like, so what? I was trying to think of moments like that we could all agree on. Like, when was it? When were the bright days for America? Not saying that we ain't had bright days,
mm-hmm.
but what would somebody say the bright days of America were? When were the bright days? When were the good times? Because we know the bad times. We can point out the
Hell
bad,
yeah.
but we can't point out the good times the same way we point out the bad times. And
Mm-mm.
that tells
It's
me
true.
we still got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
That is true. But the thing is like anything, nothing. I mean, I can say, well, let's use sports for a minute. I can say the Steelers. I hate Aaron Rodgers and shit now. I hate. I don't like the way our offense and shit looks right now. But I don't. That doesn't mean I don't think we're a good team. You know
right,
what I mean? I mean that's a
yeah,
bad part of our team to me. But I think overall we're a pretty good team. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
it's just shit cannot be perfect. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's okay for things to have not been perfect. That doesn't mean if there was some ugly that it's just ultimately it was a bad thing. No,
Yeah, oh yeah.
it's just a bad moment.
Yeah, and if
But
there's one thing black folks know, it's that America is not perfect and America is not going to be perfect. But that does not mean we cannot contribute to the country becoming the great country it's supposed to be.
oh yeah, to me that pushes you even more to want to make it
Yeah.
perfect. Like, hey, I don't want nobody else to ever have to go through this. So let's make these changes now so that we don't have to do this.
Ah,
Let's
yeah.
point
Because
out the obvious bad so we can fix it.
ah, yeah. Because at its heart, America is a great country. It's a great place. I mean,
Oh yes.
where else you gonna go in the world where you can the American dream can take place for anybody? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Anybody can accomplish the American dream. Now, granted, you might have some roadblocks along the way, or you might have
Yeah.
this, that, or the other happen to you and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you can still accomplish that American dream more so than you can accomplish that dream more so than you can accomplish it in any other country. And I think everybody knows and understands that. You can literally become a millionaire in an instant in America.
Hmm.
And that's the one thing that folks are always going to chase. And I don't think other countries provide those opportunities for
No.
you like America does.
Why I think so many
And
people try to sneak in the country and come here, man. They
you know
come
what
here
I'm
because of
saying?
the opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. But just because the opportunity is so great does not mean that the country is flawless, and it does not
No, no,
mean that
no.
the country is perfect. And
Absolutely.
we've definitely had some bad shit happen in this country along the way. And it don't matter what everybody else has done elsewhere. We have to look at what we've done as a country and figure out how to improve upon it. And right
Hmm.
now, we're going in the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, I agree. But we'll see how this plays out. Moving to the next one. Complete opposite direction of this.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna jump into some sports, man. Football's
Oh yeah.
coming back. Um, my hockey's coming back. I got U.S. Open starting this weekend, so I'm pretty pumped up. But it did come up to us the cost of being a fan of these sports. In
Mm,
regards to more so like watching them as an everyday fan of the game and how that's changed over the years. And we're gonna kind of break it down a little bit between NBA and NFL games. Um, because essentially a lot of us, like including myself, I haven't had cable since 2017.
okay.
And a lot of people ditch cable because it was getting too expensive. You don't watch all the channels, so then you get the emergence of streaming services. Hey, I only watch this anyway, so I'm gonna get this streaming service. I don't need to get cable. I just need a few things. For a lot of people, just Netflix. Let me get Netflix. As long
Yeah.
as I got Netflix, I'm cool. Um, then sports like, hey, we're doing this deal with Peacock. You gotta watch this on Peacock. Or we got this with ESPN. You gotta watch this on ESPN. We're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
this on Max, but you gotta have that Max subscription. You like, God,
Mm-hmm.
dog. So you keep going all around, and I think about it for me, just having streaming services. Think about the people that have the cable and the streaming services on top of it.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, damn, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Um, so let me see. Let me pull this up. I got a little breakdown of how much
Oh
everything
yeah.
on average is going to cost. Uh,
I got the same breakdowns, I bet.
what you got? What? Let me see. Let's see if we got the same thing. So mine, it says on average, it's gonna be, and this is I'm gonna start with NBA. So
Okay.
first for NBA, and this is say we're gonna do this. I'll say my data is for watching every game in the NBA. If you wanted to
Okay.
watch your team or just watch every NBA game that comes on, these are the channels and stuff that you would need. So you would need the NBA League Pass to get the
Yeah.
out of market games.
Mm-hmm.
For any of the regional, national games, things like that, you're gonna need ESPN, ABC, TNT, NBA TV, and usually like any kind of local Fox Sports, something like that, depending on as well too. So let me see. This told me for total it would be around $986 to roughly over 1,000, just for like bare minimum packages too.
Right,
Not
right,
even
right.
like the premium services or nothing like that. That was
Yeah.
just for bare minimum. It's roughly
Yeah.
around a thousand
And
dollars a year.
the NBA is switching over this year, so they're switching to Amazon Prime
Oh yeah.
and NBC. So I know you mentioned Peacock, but yeah, they're gonna
Hmm.
have games on Prime also. So you're gonna have that Prime account in order to watch some NBA games as
Oh
well.
yeah.
And I got the League Pass.
Hmm.
So let me tell you about League Pass. So I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. And League Pass is $14.99 a month. And I ain't got no problems paying that because I feel like League Pass is a insane deal for the amount of games that you get. But I still got beef with League Pass because living in Lexington, Kentucky, I can't watch the Indiana Pacers, I can't watch the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I can't watch the Memphis Grizzlies. It don't
Damn.
if they're on League Pass or on NBA TV, that game will be blacked out because they're considered local teams.
Hmm.
So in order for me to watch every single NBA game or have access to every single NBA game, I got to get the Tennessee regional sports channels. I got to get the Ohio regional sports channels, and I got to get
Damn.
the Indiana regional sports channels. I got to get all three of them if I want to have access to every game. Now, granted, only somebody who's super hardcore and got all kinds of money to blow is going to do some shit like that.
Hmm.
But I'm sure there's some folks out there in that do that. I'm sure there's probably not many, but I'm sure there's some. But that's always been my beef with league passes. How do I have no access to those games? But and I probably shouldn't say this, but I have access to the Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta is closer to me to the Memphis Grizzlies. You understand what I'm saying? It takes
Hmm.
me 6 hours to get to Memphis. It takes me 5 hours to get to Atlanta. But I'm not
I
considered
can
local
watch
to
their
Atlanta.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can watch the Hawks whenever I want to, and I ain't mad at that. But it shit don't make no sense to me, and that's one of the things that's always pissed me off about League Pass. Even though it is a good deal, a great deal, I should have access to all the games, and I shouldn't have anything. In Kentucky, we don't have an NBA team, so nothing should be considered local to
Exactly. Like everything out of market. Shit, we ain't got no team in market.
none,
You know what I
none.
mean? It's and it's funny because I do something similar for NFL Sunday Ticket. Like
Okay,
last year I didn't get it. Year before I did. I didn't get it last year because when I looked up all the Steelers games, most of them were going to be in market. I'm like, well, shit, I ain't going to be able to watch none of them on there.
right.
You know what I mean? So it was kind
Oh
of
yeah.
pointless. You get NFL Plus Premium, whatever the hell that was.
Hmm.
I got that. It only shows you primetime games, essentially.
Okay.
I can't remember if you could watch local games or not on there. I don't think you could. I can't remember how that one worked. That was a weird ass app. They pissed me off with that. I'm so glad they merged with ESPN. I'm like NFL app was just
Yeah,
horrible.
I can't wait to see
Um,
what they do at Red Zone because Red Zone. I didn't have Sunday Ticket, but I had Red Zone.
yeah, oh yeah, I
But
had Red Zone last year.
they used to sell Red Zone by itself, and I'm hoping they still do that because it would only be something
They
like
do.
9.99. And
They do.
so all I want is Red Zone. That's all I need. You give me Red Zone, I don't even need nothing else but Sunday night football and
Yep.
Monday night football. 'Cause I ain't gonna front. I do like Monday night football with the Mannings. That
Well,
shit's a lot of
see,
fun.
that's why last year I did get the I paid for the NFL Plus Premium because
Hmm.
I wanted all my primetime games. I didn't want to get on no bootleg half shit buffering and shit. I wanted all my primetime games.
Right.
And it came with the I got the little package one that came with Red Zone. Man, I sit there and Red Zone for hours.
Yes. Yes.
Shit, that's my I mean, that's my thing. I love fucking Red Zone, boy. Don't
Man,
ever
Red
mess with
Zone
Red
is the
Zone.
shit, man.
Don't
Yeah, they
ever
better
mess with
not,
Red Zone.
man. I would always have that countdown on with 2 minutes left. Like, we 2 minutes to Red Zone.
Yeah, oh man, I
Oh,
love some
couldn't
damn
wait, man.
So I got two TVs in my man cave too. So I always put like the main game I'm watching up, and then I always have
Yeah,
red zone on the side. And if I need to flip after the Steelers play 1 o'clock game, hey, I'm
yeah,
flipping
yeah,
straight to red zone. Live will take a nap. it's it's a yeah. It was just a red zone be watching me for a little bit, and then I'll
yeah,
be back.
yeah.
But man, yeah, it's just
I'm glad it ain't just me because I got that same setup. I got my main TV on Red Zone. I'll have the game of the week, probably the Bengals game or the Ravens game, whatever they're showing. I'll have that
hmm
on my laptop, and I got another TV in case there's another good game on that I want to watch. I can put on as well. So I'm glad. No, I ain't the only one who's
Oh
got that
no!
setup, man.
Come football season,
I
it's
got to have it on.
TVs. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, TVs. I got the iPad next to me because I'm doing fantasy football. I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah.
watch this game. That's
Oh
why I
yeah.
like the Sunday ticket because it's like shit. Once they switch to you got four on the screen, I'm like, man, that's a no brainer. Put that shit up, man. I'm watching all
Right.
these games at once.
At
But so
once.
it's deals, but it's like shit. It's a deal until you got to keep buying all these other ones. So
Mm-hmm.
that was NBA.
Yep.
Let's see, NFL. Let's see. You're gonna need NFL Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Your NFL Sunday Ticket, Prime Video, Peacock, ESPN, Paramount, Fox One. For some of the other exclusive games, that one is looking to cost like around shit, depending on what you get, $800 to $1,500 a year
Yeah.
just to watch that shit.
Yeah.
That is insane. So
Yeah.
shit, don't be a damn NBA and NFL fan. You spending a couple bands at least to watch your favorite,
Mm-hmm.
just to watch the sport. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, or you gotta choose which one you're gonna go in on the most.
Yeah.
But I got it,
Shit.
which that's what I do. Because like I said, I'll the NFL is I can't lie. I probably like the NFL more than the NBA because I participate in so much
Oh yeah.
when the NFL season comes between fantasy, gambling, daily fantasy sports. You know, NFL is where it's at. So, but NBA, that's my background noise. Once football's over with, you know, I throw on League Pass. That's my background noise. But
hmm
I got YouTube TV. Who do you have?
I ain't got shit.
Oh, you
when
got
I do a barter system where I give you this, you give me that. I've got so much shit that I share with people. Like this year, we all decided we was gonna go in on Sunday Ticket.
okay,
So I got like three people. We all going in because I looked it up. Three people can watch it at one time. We all
okay,
gonna go in it. I got somebody's HBO Max. I give them my NFL. I
yeah,
got somebody's Paramount account. They got my
okay,
Disney Plus. Like I'm like shit. Why we all need to pay for this shit? Let's all just share. And now they let you create a profile. Create your own damn profile. You don't mess up my shit. I don't care if you on there or not. You know what I
yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Shit,
That is true.
man, I don't care. That's why I'm like. That's why I said I have not had cable since 2017.
Yeah,
Or what you do? I tell you the number one thing that saves me is we all know somebody with cable. I got my pops. I got his damn login. So I got his
yeah,
damn Xfinity app, so I can watch some local shit. I can watch some Peacock games and shit because I
yeah,
got his cable login. So I'm like, shit, as long as somebody got cable, I'm always gonna be good. Literally since 2017, I haven't needed anybody's to watch shit. You know what
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I
yeah,
watch
yeah. Oh yeah,
basketball. Typically, college basketball comes on Paramount Plus a lot. I got
yeah.
somebody's login for that shit. So it's like we all make it work, man.
That's what's up, though, man. That's actually pretty smart.
That's
It's
to
funny
me.
though.
That's how
Hey,
you got to do it because shit is expensive.
it's funny though. Them boomers ain't giving up that cable, man. My dad got cable too, man.
My dad ain't giving up that damn cable box at
Yeah, they ain't
all.
giving up cable. They ain't got time to fool with that
Well,
streaming
the
shit.
thing is, man, I've given him some good little bootleg IPTV joints. I'm like, man, you got every channel you can think of right here.
Right.
He uses it, and he still won't give up the damn cable. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, well,
Yeah,
I
my
can't
dad's
record my
on our my
soap
dad
operas on here and shit, man. I'm like, oh
yeah, oh
god.
yeah. Yeah, my dad got cable, but he's on our Amazon Prime account. So
mm.
he'll be
Oh
he'll be
man.
watching that. It's funny, get a text every now and then. He'll be like, "Are y'all watching Amazon Prime right now? I can't log on." It's like,
Yeah, I
really?
can see my dad got my Netflix. He uses that shit.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. And don't
Mm.
forget Netflix. You gotta have Netflix for football too. You're gonna miss out on Christmas.
Oh yeah, shit. NBA too, man.
Yeah,
Hell, they got WWE on there now too. Like you ain't
yeah,
getting. You gonna have to have certain streaming service if you want to watch some of these games.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
I'm
do
a
you?
lot like you. I quit watching. I quit watching. I gave up cable sometime around 2017,
Mm-hmm.
2018, before we moved to Lexington, and so my focus became My focus became the internet and making sure my internet was good so I could
That's
always
what I
stream.
did.
Because
Yeah.
my main concern with streaming before was,
Buffering.
yeah, and all that. And I can't lie. As long as I've been streaming, I ain't never had no issues. I've always been able to. But I'm a gamer, so my internet's always going to be the best internet I can get.
I'm with you.
And so here's my dilemma. And I know you're going to ask a question. My bad for cutting you
No,
off.
you good. You good.
So here's my dilemma. So other day I'm in Kroger trying to pick up a couple things after work. You know what I'm saying? Just want to pick up my shit. I just want to get to the house. I get to the cash register, and the Spectrum dude is up there waiting with his agenda to attack me, to convince me to switch my internet over to Spectrum. And long story short, on Spectrum, I had a bad customer service experience with them, and I always said I would never fuck with Spectrum again as a result of that. As I've gone, ever since this experience with old dude at Kroger trying to get me to switch, because he was asking me questions about my internet, and I was trying to pull up my internet plan so I could tell him, "Hey, look, I'm good," but I couldn't figure out the website to show exactly what my plan was, and I was in a hurry, so I was like, well, and I engaged him a little bit. You know, he's good young
Mm-hmm.
dude. You know, it ain't his
He just
fault that
right to
he's
make a
got a
living.
shitty job
Yeah.
to do. And so I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna shit all over him one night. So I engaged him a little bit. We had some small talk. You know, he called me Unc a couple times. So, you know, he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
obviously a good salesman. But I was like, after a while, I was like, look, dog, I'm not gonna switch. I'm not gonna switch. And he kept coming back while I was checking out, kept coming back, trying to get me switch. I'm like, I'm not gonna switch. Well, today I looked shit up. I might have to go find old boy at Kroger. Because what I'm doing right now. So I got YouTube TV, and
Mm-hmm.
I have the entertainment package. So I got Stars, HBO, and Showtime for like a discount, and I got all three of them. So I added that on there because I got to have my Stars and I got to have
Mm-hmm.
my HBO. And I was like, if you're gonna give me Showtime for the same price as HBO and Stars, then I might as well go on and get the package that gives me Showtime. So I got Showtime also. So I'm paying 122 a month for that. I got Netflix, which is $27. I got Amazon Prime, which is 139 a year. I'll get the league pass when November rolls around, so that's gonna be $15 a month. I ain't getting no local sports channels, and I will have Peacock again for another $10.99 a month when NBA starts up, so I can have my Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Now my internet, I'm paying $110 for my internet a month, but it's the fastest speed that they have for my gaming and my streaming. Spectrum, and that's 110. That's MetroNet. Now Spectrum is offering $90 a month. I can get I can double my package that MetroNet is offering. My MetroNet's offering 1 gig download speed, 1 gig upload speed. I get Spectrum for $20 cheaper and get 2 gig download speed and 2 gig upload speed.
Mm.
And I can get cable on Spectrum for $145 a month that comes with the sports packages in them. I'll get the NFL channel, the NBA channel, MLB channel, and they offer also a lot of streaming networks on there as well. Now, they don't offer Netflix in them streaming packages, but Paramount's in there, Peacock's in there, ESPN's in there. I was like, damn, man, I might have to go see old dude because this can tremendously change my bill in a major way and make
Hell
watching
yeah.
sports a little bit easier. And it's funny because I never would have looked into this if until we made this a topic for the show. And it's like,
Yep.
damn, I can save a decent amount of money if I do this. So I'm definitely probably going to have to go back to Kroger and holler at old boy and see what he's talking about because right
He gonna
now
he like,
it
should I
looks
try to tell you?
yeah, and he will. And he will. He's gonna be like, "Look, I told you I had you. I told you I
Mm-hmm.
took care of you." And it's like, well, you know, I was in a hurry and I was trying to get the fuck on about the store.
Hey,
And
he gonna be like, yesterday's price ain't today's price. You wanna play me? That shit just went up on your ass.
yeah, shit, no, shit, he better not.
Oh shit!
I'll
I
be
tell
like,
you
"Look,
what.
I didn't fuck with Spectrum."
What I do with them though is funny because I just happen to in Target. Anytime I see them, because I'm like, I already know they're gonna jump on you. Hey, who you got for cable? What's your phone provider? I will catch them before they catch me, so I can see which company it is. So that
Yeah,
way, as soon as I'll act like I don't see them or nothing. As soon as they like, hey, what phone do you got? I immediately say their company, It don't even
Yeah,
matter who the company. I'm like, oh man, I've had what's the name for the last couple of years. They're like, oh okay. I'm like, yeah man, y'all shit's great, yada yada. Cause I won't fucking
yeah,
talk to you. I don't want you bothering me. As soon as I say I don't have what you got, you gonna start going on with some shit. Like I'm here to shop, man. I ain't got
yeah,
time for this
man.
shit. Like I got some
Yeah.
shit to do right now. This ain't the time to be talking to me about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely learned that lesson, and I will be applying that approach going
Mm.
forward because he just caught me at the right moment. Caught me. I
Oh
think I
yeah.
was doing something on my phone, and he spoke and said something. And I just looked up, started talking, and once you
Mm-hmm.
start talking, that's a wrap,
Now
man.
you
It's
done.
over
That's
with.
what they want. Yeah, that's what you.
Yeah.
A good
What
salesperson
internet
wants to
you got?
get
Nah, I
you.
got Metro on that motherfucker. What? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
shit, it's the Spectrum guy, motherfucker.
What's funny is the reason I even started doing it is because I got T-Mobile for my phone. So I
Uh
remember
huh.
somebody was in Walmart or something trying to hustle T-Mobile to me. I'm like, hey man, I already got T-Mobile. He's like, oh shit, oh go ahead then, man. So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm about to just start telling everybody I got what the hell they got. In that case, I
Yeah.
really did, but I'm like, shit, I'm gonna use that card every damn time. So y'all can
Yeah.
quit
Oh yeah.
harassment. That's a horrible job. I ain't gonna lie. I'd hate to be in damn
Yeah, man.
Walmart telling people to sign up for Spectrum and shit like that, man. That ain't a job I
Oh
want
yeah.
to do, man. It's just,
They probably get cussed out more than they make sales,
oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah.
People are assholes, man, and I say they deal with a lot. That's why I was like, so I was trying to be nice, to old dude. You know what I'm
Because some
saying?
people are nasty about it. Like, man, if you
Yeah,
don't want to talk, just don't talk, but don't be nasty.
yeah.
Uh,
Looking back, every time there was two of them there, and one was talking to me, and it seemed like every time the other one asked somebody what their company they use, they all said Spectrum, and it's like, damn, I should have.
yep.
It's like now that you say that, it's like, yeah. See, I'm gonna remember that shit next time.
Yeah,
Remember
because
that
what they
next.
gonna say? Oh, what you got? I'm like, nah, move on, shit. I
Yeah.
got one last question on this topic though, before
All
we do
right.
our takeaways. Because this is something that came up. I forgot which article. Damn it, I meant to write it down to cite it. But it came across on one of the articles saying it was suggested that sports betting has encouraged uh, a lot of our behavior to want to watch more games and stuff like that. Do
Hmm.
you agree with that? Because one of the articles I read was talking about like how prior to like sports betting going hard, a lot of people just wanted to watch their favorite teams, maybe like
Yeah.
some division rivals, game of the week, shit like that. But not to the point where we was just talking about, nah, I got this TV here, I got this, want to watch
Yeah.
4 games on this screen. Do you think
Yeah.
sports betting played into that?
Absolutely. I absolutely do. And I say that because this year I got back into baseball. And why did I get back into baseball? Because I'm betting on home runs. You know what I'm saying? So I want to watch the game so I can see if the guy I bet on is gonna hit a home run or not. And
Yep.
truthfully, I ain't gonna lie. As a sports gambler, somebody who loves betting and somebody who enjoys it, I enjoy betting on home runs more than any other facet of betting. And it's hard. I wouldn't recommend it for the weak. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody who's a beginning gambler. I wouldn't recommend it at all. But it is a lot of fun, man. Because there's nothing cooler than betting on a dude to hit a home run and watching him hit that motherfucker 450 feet, son. And then knowing that your bank account's going cha-ching. That shit is nice, son. So I've definitely been watching a whole lot more baseball this year than I have in like the past 15 years, probably since Barry Bonds and them played, for real, if I'm gonna be honest about it. When Barry Bonds and them played, I watched baseball all the time and I wasn't betting on it, but I wanted to watch dudes hit home runs. And now that I'm betting on dudes hitting home runs, I want to watch them hit home runs. So if there's a game on and I got money on that game, or I got money on somebody playing in that game, I'm gonna watch it. So I can't help but believe that has to be the case, man. That more and more folks are watching things because they got money on the games and they want to see it play out. Plus,
I agree.
you can make a bet and you can videotape your reaction to that bet hitting, and the shit goes viral. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect,
People
folks are
love
doing
that. They love to
yeah,
have a
folks are
viral ticket.
yeah.
Anything.
Oh yeah. So folks are gonna do that
And
also. And
sports
they're
betting.
gonna yeah. Oh yeah. So absolutely. Absolutely. Sports betting is a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Uh depending on who you talk to, there's gonna be folks who have opinions about it and whatnot. I'm starting to see more and more folks trying to come out against it. And I'm like, why is everybody always trying to stop folks from having fun if you ain't bothering nobody? I ain't
If
bothering
you ain't
nobody.
want to do it, don't do it. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's that
mean?
simple, man. It's that simple. And if there wasn't sports betting, if I couldn't gamble, I would be playing daily fantasy sports a whole lot more than what I always do. Because I started off playing daily fantasy sports, and I still love it. I just only love it when the NFL and the NBA are playing. I don't just play daily fantasy sports with anything. Whereas with gambling, shit, I'll bet on baseball, basketball, football, anything that's going on, whatever. And if I can watch it, it just makes it that much sweeter. So
Oh
I
yeah.
absolutely agree with that.
I agree with it. Because when you see betting push on everything, shit, you get on the ESPN app to check the score. It's going to show you the lines and everything. They got the ESPN
Mm-hmm.
bet built into it now too. So yeah, it does push it a little bit more. But I always say too, like I started watching more football when I started doing fantasy football because like I got a player on this team that
Yeah.
I almost never watch. I don't ever watch the Cardinals play football. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-mm.
so it's like that
Shit, I
shit
was
would
watching
always
the
push
Panthers
you.
and the Browns last year so I could see what Chuba Hubbard was gonna do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It makes those games more exciting, especially like you said, you see somebody hit a home run. I'm watching football. Like, hey, this motherfucker needs one more yard or one
Yeah.
more catch. Like, come
Yeah.
on, dog. We getting towards the end of the game. Shit. Come on, shit, dog.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that shit,
No,
it makes it more exciting. It makes
yeah,
it
it
more
does. It makes it
exciting.
a whole lot more exciting. And football, it's just the most exciting, I think. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right, so let's
Damn,
do
I'm
our
ready. Next thing I be
takeaways on
hyping
these.
football.
I know I'm ready as shit. Uh, let's do our takeaways on these. So
All
let's
right.
see. I'll kick us off with the whole Trump Smithsonian joint. My main takeaway is that one, we got to speak the fuck up. I don't even know how this works or what exactly needs to be done, but something has to come because I feel like nobody is really pushing back against this. I mean, we had a big surge of people calling out the Epstein shit, but it's like,
Mhm.
why y'all not pushing more that this motherfucker is literally rewriting our history? Like, especially minority groups, stuff like that. It's like, why are we not more concerned about this and we just letting shit slide and there's not a big uproar about it? That kind of makes me mad. So my main takeaway on that is we got to put some more effort into stopping shit like this. I don't know how we stop it, what discussions need to be had, but we got to do something because I just feel like nothing is being done at that level to stop this shit. Um,
Right.
what you got on that one? And we'll go to the next one.
All right. On that one, shit, I'm gonna go back to the one of the themes that I've been harping about for the last couple of weeks is, a piece of shit's gonna be a piece of shit, and he's shown us once again that he is a piece of shit. And
Mm,
when it comes to wanting, when it comes to what he's trying to do right here, it just screams piece of shit to me in ways that it's hard for me to articulate. I ain't gonna lie, the shit's just absolutely disgusting. And to expand on what you were saying, where is the NAACP? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I know Black Lives Matter says a couple of things, and I know folks don't give shit about Black Lives Matter because
yeah,
it's
they
fraud and
ruined
all of
this
that
shit.
shit and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, they
But
fucked they shit up.
yeah, they fuck that shit up big time. So I hate to even bring them up, but
Hmm.
at least they said something. At least they're trying to do something, and it's weird watching society change. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Does that make any sense? Because it
Oh
seems like
yes,
we're watching society change right before us, and
and
I
nobody's
don't know.
doing nothing.
I feel helpless to it. I can't lie. I feel helpless to it because I don't know what we can do. I don't know
That's
what
why I
can
feel the
be done.
exact same way.
So
Yeah, it's out of my
it's
control.
a helpless feeling. I hope that people that I know don't agree with Donald Trump with when he says that slavery wasn't that bad, and I hope that's not something that I hear going forward. Even though my worry is that that is what we're going to hear going forward, because we all know slavery was horrible. It was one of
It's
the most
horrific.
demeaning things that this
Hmm.
country has ever participated in, if not the most. In my mind, it's the most, but whatever.
Women, children killed, women raped,
You know what I'm
men
saying?
just
We're talking
slaughtered
about
like
chattel
animals. Come
slavery.
on.
Yeah, slaves were bred. People were bred to be slaves, man. It's just disgusting. So I don't know. Hopefully nothing comes of this, but when it comes to Donald Trump, we already know he's gonna get what he wants. Shit's
Hmm.
gonna fall down the way it is, and we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens going on down the road. Because you know, there's no telling what he's going to do to that museum, and I don't know. I'm scared to see what's going to take place.
I am
So
too. And it's such a beautiful museum that it really does, man. That shit makes me nauseous thinking about it. Because I know
mhm.
the feelings that it made me feel, and I would hate for that to be watered down just to mm, hide the dirtiness of our country.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like it.
I saw a stat that said Mississippi had more millionaires during slavery than they do in present day.
Damn, man, that's probably real as fuck too. That's
Yeah, man.
crazy.
Yeah,
Especially you taking into consideration inflation and shit. That's nuts.
nuts.
That is nuts. Now let's see. Takeaway for our last topic on the cost of being a fan. I say, look, man, it ain't shit. We can bitch about all this shit. The shit is getting expensive. It's just one of them things. Again, kind of similar situation. It's out of our control. They making deals, man. They ain't giving a fuck
Yeah,
about us. I'm like, hey, you either gonna pay it or you not. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, I just, I recommend everybody taking the approach that I do of sharing shit.
yeah. I
We
like that. I
gotta.
like that approach. I like that
It. I
approach.
mean, until they get to the point, because they keep threatening the, oh, we're not gonna let you share passwords and shit like that. Hey, until they really know how to turn that shit off, share them damn passwords. Ain't no point everybody paying for the same services. Share that shit, man. That's why they let you create profiles for a reason. Create your shit, put whatever you want on yours. Cool. Now, if you sharing it and it's like, hey, only one of us can be on here, get your ass up off of here, man. Like, shit's my
Yeah,
account. Whoever paying for it got the automatic hand to it. So,
yeah. They get the
uh,
good share.
yeah, they get the good share. So it's them. But yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. I will say I did see somebody sent me Sling is actually shit. They doing it smart. Sling is offering a $5 deal, and I need to look it up a little bit more to see what's all included. But they're selling day passes. So instead of you paying for a whole subscription for a month, you can say, "Hey, I just want to get on here for today. I need to watch this game. I ain't trying to watch it every day." You can pay like I think it was like $4.99. But I don't
That's
know
all
what's all went into it, but it is
right.
a day pass to be able to use their services. So I'm like, shit, boy, hey,
That's all
they'll
right.
ching off of that. Yeah, they'll ching off that.
Yeah, they will.
But we'll see how shit changes. Like, I know they will compete with some of these like bootleg sites like Stream East and stuff. So I do think there'll be a little bit of change to it, maybe some lower pricing, some more merging. Um, we'll see. I know the UFC and shit, they're getting rid of pay per view, which is
I
smart
saw
because now
that.
I'm like, shit, everybody getting on Stream East. You put that shit on something I can watch. Hell yeah, I ain't gonna go to no bootleg shit. I'm gonna go watch it. I used to say if you can make that shit 19.99, motherfuckers gonna buy the shit. You make it 50, $70. I ain't buying that shit. $100? No. Shit, I'm liable to fall asleep waiting on it to come on. I done wasted $100. $20, I can live with it. You know, like I bought it $20, I fell
Right.
asleep. It is what it is. But
Right.
I don't know, man. Switch that shit up. See what happens. But yeah, you gonna do what you want to do. If you're a sports fan, you're dedicated. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It is what it is. It's part of it.
Right. Ah, yeah.
What you got
Ah,
on there?
yeah.
What's your takeaway for it?
My takeaway is uh folks probably should do folks like myself who watch a lot of sports and want to watch a lot of sports, hey, research if you're gonna do it like I do it and pay for your own shit, and I need to get on the Deuce train and start sharing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I need to work some shit out. But if you're gonna do it the way I'm currently doing it, research that shit like I just did, and make sure you're getting the best deal that you can get, because there are some good deals out there, and
Oh yeah.
uh, apparently there's some cheaper ways for you to be able to watch all the sports that you do want to watch. So don't be afraid to research that shit. Don't be afraid to holler at the dude in Kroger that's harassing you. You know what I'm saying? He might actually be on to something every now and then. So don't be afraid
Hmm.
to talk to that dude, because that dude woke me up a little bit, and
Hmm.
I'm getting ready to do some plotting and planning. I might have to go see old boy and be like, all right, hook my shit up now. But
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing I want to touch on too, all this money we're spending, folks, I hear folks complain about athlete salaries and this, that, and the other. Hey, we're paying for them salaries when we buy all this shit on
Oh
TV and
hell
whatnot.
yeah.
These TV deals they're getting, the NFL, the NBA, MLB, NHL, all of them are getting these
Hmm.
billion-dollar television deals, and all of it is off the strength of us. So
Oh
if
yeah.
you got a problem with the money that the athletes make, think about all that money that you're spending on a monthly basis so you can watch these athletes play, because that's how they're getting their money.
Hmm.
That and gambling, of course, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, we don't go
A whole
there.
nother story. Because I think there's a lot of, the more and more I see every day, I think there's a lot of athletes out there gambling.
Hell yeah.
And I saw what Michael Porter said the other day about, hey, when you come from nothing, if your boy hits you up and say, I need $10,000, and all you got to do is go out and hit a couple unders for him, it's like, dog, man, you ain't supposed to say that shit out loud, man. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's where we are in society right now. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But that's my takeaway. Hey, research your shit and make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck.
Not mad at it. Not mad at it. Yep, I'm all about a deal. Let's see. Let's wrap it up with our real talk or clickbait. Ah, this is a
Yeah,
good one too, man. So we just
yeah,
had
yeah.
the
Let me go get my
final.
notebook. I don't need a notebook for this one.
We had the final season, and real quick, talking about. So we had the final season of BMF. We're gonna talk
Hmm.
about that real quick. One thing I did want to touch on, kinds of ties into this, was Stars and shit. Watching BMF,
Right,
I was watching BMF on Stars, but through, it's crazy how all this shit works. So Prime Video, you could do an add-on for different subscriptions through Prime Video. So I had
right.
like a 3 month trial, like $5.99 a month for
Yeah, yeah,
Stars.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I burned through that shit, watched that show, and then cancel. Get that shit up out of
Right.
here. So
Ah,
man,
yeah.
hey, for y'all, look on Prime Video sometimes. They'll do some nice little deals to get you to add on another little subscription service. And they do a pretty good job of reminding you about it too, so you can cancel
Ah,
that
yeah.
shit. But nah.
And to
So
Stars' credit, they usually do them good deals where it's like $5.99
it
or it's
is.
always something real cheap, man. Stars always hooks it up. And
Yeah.
when a new show is getting ready to come out, when the season's getting ready to start, that's when them deals pop up. So
Hmm.
early November, when Tommy comes back on TV, make sure if y'all are like Deuce and you cancel your Stars, hey, them deals is gonna pop right back up beginning of November, end of October.
Jump on
Be
it.
on the
Yep.
lookout.
Jump on it. But nah, yeah, we got the final season of BMF. The final season, maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what 50 Cent is saying, that was it. You know, over
yeah,
the obvious beefs with Lil Meech, Big Meech, Rick Ross. It's unfortunate. Um,
very.
so, what did you think on it? First of all, yeah, before we even talk about it as a real talk or clickbait that it's even over, what did you think about it?
So the finale of the
Yeah,
season.
the finale,
The
finale of the
finale,
season of the
the
series. Shit.
finale. So going into the finale, I wasn't sure what to expect because we're watching the beef in real time, and we
Hmm.
know that they filmed well before that beef took off.
Yeah, so I was like,
So
how's
I
this
was
gonna
under
play?
the assumption that we were going to be left on a cliffhanger, which we kind of were kind of were. Well, I'll call it a cliffhanger, but I don't know, man. I wasn't mad at the finale. I wasn't mad at any of the season at all. I just want to be
Hmm.
entertained. And truthfully, going into my mindset going into BMF was I appreciated the fact that uh, while the story was not going to be 100% true, it
Hmm.
still felt authentic because of Little Meech's presence.
Yeah,
Like I felt like when I was watching BMF, I felt like I was watching Big Meech because Little Meech was playing Big Meech.
that connection.
And I
Yeah,
yeah, and I would feel like with that connection, he can play that part better than anybody else. So I enjoy BMF always from that aspect and that aspect alone. Now, where would I put this finale and this season and the show compared to a lot of other shows? It'd be near the bottom of the list because mainly because of the acting quality. And I hate to shit on them, but I
yeah,
mean, let's be real, man. I mean, it's not like we got a bunch of dudes out there that
yeah.
are
We ain't
big
got a
time
bunch of
actors.
A-lists. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you know what I'm
saying?
saying.
This Little Meech
Little
is the
Meech.
only thing he's been in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He was in an episode of Euphoria, but I mean, as far
I
as him
wasn't.
being the lead, yeah, sure enough,
Yeah,
he's in a couple episodes. It's pretty cool to see. I was like, shit, it's Little Meech.
I
But
guess I
anyway,
ain't pay attention. Shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He was in there for a little bit, but I to go back to what I was saying, I like the authenticity of it because of Big Meech, and we know of Big Meech and what he did, what he's meant to the community, what he's meant uh to the black community going forward or back in the day. Because Big Meech was large back in the day. Everybody knew who he was back then.
Hmm.
So to see his story played out on TV was something I was always interested in, regardless of where it sits compared to all the other great TV shows. So I enjoyed it. I just want to be entertained. I don't need the show to qualify for the Emmys every time I watch the
Yeah.
show. So I was entertained. I enjoyed it. I wasn't surprised to see B Mickey take them shots to the chest and whatnot. I
Yeah, he
figured it
got
was
lit
gonna
up.
be his funeral. And if there's anybody who deserved a funeral, it was him. But and Lamar also. Lamar definitely deserves some. But do you see where he might be getting a spinoff or some shit like that?
Man, they better not give him no damn spinoff, man. It's
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I think 50 was being petty, but I don't
Yeah,
know. He said it, but I don't know.
I kind of
What you? What'd you think about the finale?
It's hard because I thought it was actually a pretty good season of BMF.
Hmm.
Um, but like you said, this wasn't intended to be the series finale. So I
Right.
thought if it was gonna be just a season finale, I thought it was decent. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. But as a
Yeah.
series finale, of course, yeah, hell nah, wasn't good for a series finale. It's just so many questions and shit.
Nah.
It's just I don't know. So it wasn't bad. Just it wouldn't what I if I really want a series finale, that's not what I want from it. But again, we know the whole controversy and all this shit. So to me, it was kind of just like a
Hmm.
wasted season, to be honest with you. Wasn't getting promoted. 50
It
wasn't
really
promoting it
wasn't.
at all.
I really didn't notice that till you mentioned that, and I was like, "Damn, I guess that's true." We really didn't see 50 out here promoting BMF, and
He
we
didn't
didn't see
promote
Little
it
Meat
at all.
and Da Vinci. We didn't see them out promoting nothing. We didn't, and not like we used to, not like they normally do anyway. It's like, damn. It's like that's what let me know the
Hmm.
beef is really real and not manufactured. Because
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
shit. I know 50's rich and really don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, you can't tell me that this season didn't cost him money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be a loss for him. So I don't
I,
know.
I
I don't
started
know why
learning
he
he
wouldn't
don't
keep
play
going.
with this shit. I've started learning he just
Yeah,
we think it might be joking and shit, but I'm like, no. Any nigga that acts that way with his own flesh and blood, what do you think he gonna give a fuck about you? Like,
yeah. I mean, that's true.
not to say that 50 probably don't have people he's really close to and trust, but like, and I respect 50 for the way he is. Sometimes now, sometimes he gets carried away with his trolling, but I'm
Yeah,
never
man.
mad at him like that. Some people get mad and like, oh, he's just a
Right, right,
bully. I'm
right.
like, he's not a bully. He's like, he don't intentionally just go out and do shit. When people do something to him, rub him the wrong way, he gonna respond.
Yeah,
He don't just come out at people. That's the thing I would say. That's why I'm like, you can't be mad at him. He don't just go after people. It's like you play in his face. Now he knows. I got a similar personality. That's all I needed to know. I'm cool with you. Now he just goes to a different level. He gonna troll and just drag your ass. I'm not gonna
yeah,
do all that. I'm just gonna cut it off. We're gonna be done there. But nah, he gonna keep that shit going. But I don't ever get mad at him on it. But I take it serious because I'm like, yeah, any nigga that ain't gonna talk to his biological son like that, yeah, that nigga don't give a damn.
yeah, man.
He ain't
Yeah,
gonna give a damn about you.
yeah,
If you
man.
fuck him over.
He treated that nigga like Sean in Power.
Yeah, did not care. I mean, he goes on there, roast the shit out of him, talk about him. Just
It's like
hey,
shit.
it is. Yeah, I'm like, damn, you must really got some hate for them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That shit
it's
is
just
real.
that's some deep seated. Y'all need to go to therapy type shit right
Yeah, well, it
there.
ain't never gonna happen. But nah, overall,
Nah,
like,
ain't
yeah,
gonna
it
happen.
was the season was exciting.
I thought so.
I thought it was one of the better seasons of BMF, to be honest with you. But
Right, I
then
hear you.
it kind of got a little rushed at the end. I felt like they started squeezing a bunch of shit in at the end.
Yeah,
Uh,
Nicole getting pregnant and then having a baby in 3 episodes, man.
yeah, I'm like, god damn.
That's a little much, man. That's a little much. Now, I don't mind the time jumps. I just wish they would say something like 3 months later. I think they did
Yeah,
that
I'm with
once.
you. I'm
I
with you.
think they did it once. I wish they would do that more often though, because they have time jumps all throughout the place. And it's like, man, just let me know where you're at. It
Oh
ain't even
yeah,
gotta be accurate. Just give me a
something.
year or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, some kind of base.
Yeah, I'm with you. So, do you think it's real talk that the show is done, or you think it's just clickbait? You think it's gonna be set up for something else? Because I know he is working on a. He's got another BMF project that he's working on, Untold
Hmm.
Stories or something. That's
Yeah,
I
and it's
think it's
coming out
really
soon, right?
shitting on Big Meech. Yeah, I believe it's a different version showing that Big Meech is like a rat and all kinds of shit. So I think it's gonna
So
be really interesting to see that.
so here's my question. Do do are do Big Meech and Terry, they still hate each other? They still beefing?
I feel like they do. One, this nigga's got out and you don't see nothing. You would think my
No,
brother just
like
get out of prison, we gonna be linked up. But yeah,
yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
think there is
really
a relationship there.
I didn't think there was either, man, because you really don't see them like you would think you would see them.
And I'm
And
pretty sure 50 gonna have him all on that documentary.
yeah, it's why it's like when I saw that, I was like, okay, now this looks like a product of the beef. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you got Terry out here and Terry's telling his own story. And it's
Yeah.
like, hey, and you know we're gonna tune in. I'm definitely gonna tune in.
Hell yeah.
I've tuned into all the BMF documentaries and whatever because that shit's just fascinating to me because them motherfuckers was running shit, man. They was running shit big time, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like being in Kentucky and not in the game or nothing like that, my first experience with BMF were Rick Ross in the entertainment industry. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I had no idea who he was beforehand. So being able to watch it all come to fruition on the TV show and learn more about him, that just made me even more fascinated. And
Hell yeah.
I don't know, maybe I don't know, could be something that says something about me, but I love shows that deal with drug dealers and deal with drug dealing. Those is always my favorite shows, Power, Snowfall, Minister Society, New
It's
Jack
just
City, stuff
exciting.
like
It's
that.
shit that you don't normally do. That shit is exciting because
Yeah.
you want to see how they make it out of it. Because I always tell people, I tell like a lot of the, especially like troubled youth and shit. I'm like, you doing all this drug dealing, that's a skill, dog. Like you could run a business. Take
Yeah.
what you do right here and put it in a legitimate business, and you'll take off. I'm like, you
Yeah.
got the
Oh yeah.
mindset. It's just you got a
Oh yeah.
different product. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Because
So
once you know how to sell a product, man, it don't matter
that's
what
all it
that
is.
product
It don't
is.
matter what the
You
hell
can
the
sell
product
that shit,
is.
man. Because I've seen multiple people who used to sell drugs, used to deal drugs that are doing legit things now, and they're making a shitload of money, man, because they know how to sell and they
Hmm.
know how to sell shit to people, and that's the important part of it. And that's like you said, that's the skill of drug dealing, man. And it's cool to see people my age who used to do shit like that, become millionaires doing it the legal way
Hmm.
and doing shit like that. And it's cool to see because you know where they learned that skill, and it wasn't the skill they wanted to learn. Something they had to learn just to take care of their
Just to
families. Because
survive and shit. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people have drug dealing misconstrued and feel like people do it. And I ain't gonna say they don't do it, for the fame and for the money and whatnot. But they start off just trying to take care of their family, man. And a lot of times that shit that shit don't get talked about. They
Oh
glorify
yeah.
the bad, they glorify the good parts. Well, I say the good part, but when it comes to drug dealing, it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be supply and demand, and there's
Oh
never gonna
yeah.
be a situation where folks ain't doing drugs.
No.
So I enjoy watching the TV shows about it, and I definitely enjoyed BMF because out of all of them, I mentioned Power and Snowfall and things of that nature. BMF was based on a real human being and real brothers who actually did that thing. And to me, like I said, that just fascinates the shit out of me.
Hmm. I will say when you started talking about the acting and stuff, when the show first came out, I was like, oh, that first couple episodes, I was
Yeah,
like, oh man, I was like, cause I love just a that shit. My wife knows too, cause she'll watch like a lot of B list, C list type actors. So some
yeah,
shows I'm like, baby, I can't watch it. The acting is just a little bit too bad for me on this one. So
right.
I ain't gonna say you got to give me performance of the year, but some shit I'm like, all right, if it's too bad, I'm like, I can't. It ain't real enough for me. I can't watch this shit. So
Yeah,
like the first couple episodes of BMF, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this shit. And then I was like, shit, it ended up getting good, man. Now there's still some corny ass scenes, especially
oh yeah,
Terry.
for sure.
Terry got some corny ass shit through the whole series, dog.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. But
It's
hey, Tender Dick Terry had me cracking up every time he called him Tender Dick, man. That
yeah.
shit had me fucking rolling. And I was like,
Um,
man, hell, you watch the way they talk. It's no wonder they hate each other, man. They
oh
just talk
yeah.
shit to each other, man. It's like that shit's crazy as hell.
Hell
But
yeah. But I'll say, overall, I will say it is real talk.
yeah,
I think his shit is over with. Like, just knowing 50's history, he's not the type to say something and then go back on it. That's just,
right, right, right.
he a man of his word. Shit,
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
bad, and
yeah,
different. That's a man of his word. So when he said this shit was done, I'm like, it's done. Then I get to the, finale and I'm like, is it really done? And, it's still open to have another season, but I'm
yeah.
like, you
It
know
really is.
what? It's just because they recorded it with the intention of having another season. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
oh yeah, yeah, and spoiler for all the folks that are listening who watched that last episode. Hey, if they'd have had season 5, Big Meech was going to get off on that charge because, if I ain't mistaken, that's based on the whole situation that happened a long time. It's a real life situation with Big Meech where he was accused of murder, but he ended up getting off
Hmm.
because they couldn't prove that he did it or some shit like that. But he would have gotten off on the show. So
Yeah.
spoiler, if it does ever come back, which I don't think it is, I think I'm with you. I think it's real talk that the show is over. But that's where it was headed, and that's why when the show ended, he said, "My American dream was just beginning." It's because that motherfucker was getting ready to get off like OJ on that motherfucker, because that ain't what
Hmm.
he went to jail for. So
Nope.
but we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. I think it was.
Yeah.
I think they said it was Puffy's bodyguard that got killed in that scuffle a long time ago.
Oh damn. That's
So
crazy.
yeah, oh yeah. But him and Puff was always cool from everything that I've seen. So. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll wait for our next trapping show. I know they
Tommy,
are. Well, yeah, Tommy, and they're doing. I love damn Snowfall. Shit was amazing.
man, Snowfall is the shit.
So they
Snowfall
got
was
their
good.
spinoff. I don't know when it's coming out. I know they're doing it now, so I'm looking forward to that spinoff
Yeah,
for
same
sure.
here. Same here.
But no,
But
so
it's funny because I love Power.
mhm.
I love Power, but Snowfall was a better show than Power.
I 100% agree.
But
I mean, that was
I
just
will
different levels of acting and
Yeah, man,
production,
yeah.
and
Like
yeah,
Snowfall not getting Emmy nominations fucked me up, man.
that was crazy.
That
Yeah.
fucked me up. 'Cause that show was Emmy nomination worthy, man, for
Man,
sure.
that last now you want to talk about a series finale? Oh my god, I could go back and watch
Yeah,
that shit again.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
I
man,
just started watching Snowfall on my one of my rewatches. 'Cause when
mm.
I finished Power, so I am gonna get to Breaking Bad. No bullshit.
Oh, you
I am
get
gonna
to
get to
Breaking
Breaking Bad.
Bad.
And I'm gonna finish it.
I'm liable to. It's been at least a couple years since I've watched Breaking Bad, but that's only because I ended up watching. I went back to watch Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Uh, because it's a little spin off of it, and I ended up watching that. And I tell you that shit, the first 2, 3 seasons of Better Call Saul, whoo, you got to power through them, boy. I'll say the first
Okay.
2 seasons you got to power through, but then that's a fucking superb ass show too,
Okay.
because it kind of ties in with everything. But yeah, stick with that. But so I guess the
Yeah, I
overall
will.
census is real talk. This shit is done.
Yeah, yeah, it's done. It's
It's
done.
done.
Unfortunately, so.
It was a good ride.
And it really
I
does
hate the
suck
way it
because
ended.
they had so many family members working on that show as well. So I hate to see that as well because you had Nicole Flannery working on that show. Terry had his input on the show. You had Little Meech on the show. So, I hate to see it come to an end because of that. Because the family was
Hmm.
they're going in much better places, and I just wanted to see that continue. So, hopefully, we'll
Oh
see him
yeah.
in other avenues going forward, especially
And
Little
I
Meech.
will
I got a lot of
say,
love for Little Meech.
I do like Lil Meech. Man, it's been bad too because every time I see him in a picture, he looks so damn sad. He probably
Yeah,
like,
he
damn, dad,
does,
you
don't he,
fucked
man?
everything
Don't he
up. He's
though?
like, man, I was taking off,
Yeah,
man. Shit. You just had to come
yeah.
over here, Rick Ross, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
man.
Yeah, but that's his daddy, man. He can't shit on his daddy, man. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I'm
Even though
like,
50
hey, you
said
gotta stick with him.
his blood,
It is what
man.
it
And
is.
I saw what 50 said. I saw what 50 said about how he said he did more for him than his dad did, and whatnot. And it's like, damn, 50. It's like shit. It's like you said, 50 gonna tell
He
you how
don't
he really
care.
feels, man. Nah, he don't
And
care.
shit,
And it's like
if
you
you
read what
think
he said,
about it,
it's
the
like,
nigga
he know.
did.
Yeah, that's what I say. He can't say he's wrong, but it's like, damn, 50. It's like shit.
You ain't have to say it, shit. But damn, but I mean, I get it, man. Like if I'm putting millions in your pocket, I'm putting money in your
Yeah,
pocket in
man.
prison, telling your story, and I got your son playing you to tell your story, and the first fucking
Mm-hmm.
thing you do when you get out is go click up with my enemy, man. Y'all can both suck my dick at the end of the day. Shit, I
Yeah.
feel it,
It's
man.
hard to
I ain't
come
have
back
no
from that.
problems.
Yeah, yeah.
It is, man.
Hey, I'd say I'm a petty grudge holding motherfucker over here, so I get it.
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
was like, I understand, man. I'm like, I hate to see it, but I get it, man. Cause shit, I'd be
Yeah,
like, oh hell nah. You over here taking pictures, and I done put food and shit on your plate while you was gone.
yeah,
Hell no, ungrateful motherfucker. Tell that fat motherfucker to create you a show,
yeah,
bitch. That's how
yeah.
I'd have been.
He wouldn't even be an actor if it weren't for 50.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, but yeah, that's all we got, man.
Yeah.
Solid episode. Appreciate everybody sticking in. Definitely curious to hear y'all's thoughts on everything discussed today, from the shows, the Smithsonian, to
Mhm.
the all the sports channels we got to pay for. And
Oh yeah,
I'm about to turn on my NFL network. I got it through the cable.
yeah,
Shout out
buddy.
Pops, got that cable. He got NFL Network, so I'm watching that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Steelers
about to go
last
see if
preseason.
Giancarlo Stanton's hit a home run for your boy or not.
Oh man, but as always, we are the Clearly Confused podcast. We're like your group chat, but with better audio. And remember, if you still confused after listening, definitely hit us up on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot us private messages, anything, man. Let us know. Let's help you clear it up. If you got any topics, anything you want to hear us discuss, shoot them over as well too. We appreciate them. But
Absolutely.
as always, we're Clearly Confused podcast. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.